Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. Hello, chat. Oops. There we go. Hello, people. Oh, I need to get water. 1 second, chat. Whoops, I need to get water. Okay, I have water. Hello, Raw Meow. Hello, Bunny Boo. Hello, Keaton. Hello, Cerilyn Angel. Oops, yeah, that's one. Hello, Pesky Bird. And hello, Zephyr Claril X Rodriguez. Hello. 1 second. Just trying to pour water into my bottle without spilling any. That would be poggers if I could not spill any, because that is going directly on my trousers and that would be annoying. Tempting, testing. Okay, there's a bit of water in the thing. Cool. And hello Zephyr, welcome to the first live stream of yours. Hello, welcome. Love your art style. Thank you, Pesky Bird. A minute, I've got coffee. There we go. Alright. Okay, you guys have my full attention. I have a meeting at 4. Well, I say a meeting. I'm seeing a friend at 4. So this is why I'm streaming much earlier than you guys are probably used to me streaming. So yeah. 1 second. There you go. Hello Alvex. Hello Orlando Campbell. Hello Safstar. You finally started the Daredevil TV show. How do you find it? Do you like it? Please like it. Please. On my hands and knees begging that you like it. It's incredible. Yay! I'm glad! I'm glad they do justice to Daredevil so well in that show. Also, content warning, there is a lot of characters dying in this one. Not important characters, just like background characters, but they die. So if you're not up for that, this is not the stream for you. And if you are interested ever in getting a plushie that I've designed, check the pinned comment and sign up to the email list. I will be making more announcements about it in the future. But yeah, if you're ever interested in getting a plushie that I've designed, email list and you'll be the first to be told about it. I'm assuming. And I will also, again, like I said, I will be making sort of more announcements about it, shorts and stuff like that. Alright. Cool. We're just gonna get into it, I think. Okay, music is working. Is the song oops. Is the song to song? Yeah, song. Why is it always lagging on my screen? It's very annoying. Hello emo girl. But yeah, is the audio okay? I've seen all of that before. Lol. Seen what before? What are we talking about? If I respond to something incorrectly, it's because of the lag. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Alright, okay. Why? It was fine. It was fine a second ago. Why is it now poor? What have you done? It says fine on OBS. Why is OBS being a pain? Okay. Probably when I'm older. What are you on about? What? Bunny Boo, I need context to what you're saying. I don't understand what you're talking about. Also, is the is the music and voice ratio okay? Or am I too loud? 1 second. Why is it so hard to find stuff to listen to these days? My For You page is letting me down severely. You can't really hear the music. It might be off, to be fair. Is this a bit better? I can never tell because depending on the music, it'll like go away. You're talking about Daredevil? I guess, but I don't know what Bunny Boo is talking about, and Bunny Boo isn't replying, so I don't know. For You page, you are letting me down with stuff for me to listen to. I guess this will work. Plushies. Oh, I see. Well, if you've seen it before, then it's not for you, is it? It's for people who haven't seen it before. I have the triple dent gum stuck in my head. Someone help me. The what? Also, hello Linux V. You're not independent for that yet. You don't have to be independent for it. You can just ask your parents. For fox lady? Squirrel lady. If she was a fox lady, I would have made her tail more. Her tail has like a swirl at the end, like a squirrel, and I would have made the tips white. And her name is Suzette. Sorry, no, don't worry, don't apologize. I'm just letting you know, don't worry. Yeah, we're getting her backstory of like why she got into hell. When she seems so sweet. If you want more info about her, there is the fanfic, Bittersweet, on AO3 if you want. Went to the store yesterday and freaking Clarity played. Da, 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 da. That one? It's a good song, I like it. It's fun, it's catchy, it's good for edits. Whenever like an edit has that song, I'm like, we're just gonna stay here for a couple seconds. I like song, I don't need to hear it on repeat, and plus I need the song when the music is edited a bit to have a beat. That's fair. Also, yeah, Keaton's right, Bunny Boo. You might be a bit behind. Damn, Leo, 2 years and 4 months. How have you managed that? How have you dealt with me for so long? Thank you very much for the 28 months, Leo. Very appreciated. I have no idea. Somehow I was able to keep up with all my bills. Hello, Shidori. Wowza, the boobas. Women have them. Women have them. You'll be surprised. Well-endowed women exist. Oh my goodness, I know. And Suzetta's one of them. I had no idea. Oh my goodness. Suzette is meant to be the stereotypical, like, eye candy femme fatale. So, she, I've made her stereotypically sort of like a wooga. And that plays into the story. I haven't just made that because badonkers. Wait, you mean to tell me that comic books didn't invent women? Listen. Keaton, I'm gonna hold your hand while I tell you this. I'ma hold your hand as I tell you. Women are in fact non-fiction. I know. Mind-blowing. But yeah, no, Suzette's appearance plays a purpose. It's not just because I'm like, haha, sexy. It's like, no, she's hot for a reason. Poker and Peanut. What am I animating? I'm animating my Hazbin Hotel's, what do you call it? My Hazbin Hotel OC's story is what I'm doing. To answer thy question. I'm gonna keep checking if my mic has died or not. Also, hello, Maddie. It's you, Coffee Madison. I see, I see. What? No, I don't, Leo is correct. Everything I use is in the description. Did you think I was using, with a mouse or a pen? Oh, with a pen. I tried using mouse, like, back in my early days of digital art, and it was so painful. I was like, no, there's not enough motion. I was too traditional arts to, I was so used to, like, painting and, like, watercolors and, sort of sketching and, like, you know, pencil sketches and stuff like that, that trying to do it with a mouse is just like, I couldn't get any of the motor wasn't there. I couldn't get, like, enough movement that what I wanted it. Like, for example, I can't do this movement, you know, this, like, very subtle movement like that with mouse. It doesn't give me the sort of, like, sensitivity that I want to have it. And I just couldn't deal with it. It was just getting on my nerves. I was like, no, I can't deal with this. I don't want to. And then my parents were like, here, have one of, like, those old Wacom tablets. And I was like, heck yeah. Peak. And then that's my digital art journey started. And now I have and this was a gift from my friend for my birthday, like 4 or 5 years ago, something like that, before I graduated from university. And it's one of those on-screen tablets. So you have, like, the canvas I have here is actually on screen, a bit like an iPad sort of thing, but, like, just for drawing. And it's better than Procreate, in my opinion, this, because it's got more sensitivity and I can do more with it. But I also like to use Procreate for other stuff. Oh, the screen tablet is so good, though. It is so good. The screen tablet is actually peak. And I have, like, an old version of it. I mean, I've had, like, a version from, like, 5 years ago, an XP Pen one. Again, details in my description, and it is so good. It's treated me so well. Like, I've literally had no issues with it. It's literally peak. I find it easier to draw with it than, like, the Wacom pad. Oh yeah, 100%. I had the Wacom pad. I still have it in a box somewhere. I had one of them. It was a big one. And, like, it's really, really good. But I feel that if you want to upgrade to, like, something more professional and go to, like, a more, like, professional level, I think an on-screen tablet is 100% a recommend. But if you're just doing it as a hobby or just starting to get a feel for how to draw it with digital, a Wacom pad with, like, without the screen is great as well. Both work. It's how you use it. It's not the tool, it's how you use it. My motivation is on It does that. I think all my friends use XP Pen now. XP Pen, I would say, is better value. It's cheaper and it works better for longer. I feel like the Wacom ones are really glitchy. I don't know how to explain it. I used to have, like, 500 issues with, like, the Wacom drivers. And with XP Pen, I literally haven't had a single issue. I just use Procreate and an Apple Pencil. Yeah, I have that too. That was a homecoming gift from my father. Homecoming gift? Is that the word? It was it was like, congratulations on your new flat gift from my dad. It's not the tool, it's how you use it, Grim. It's not my quote, it's, like, quote that's well used. Oh yeah, but yeah, sometimes it works with glitches too. Oh yeah, for sure. I won't be able to stay for long. I wish everyone the best stream. Bye. Bye, Poker and Peanut. You take care. Hello, Sunset. How are you?
Me and my laggy phone and burning finger can tough this out for another year or two. Art uni isn't going so smooth on an iPad now. I think I actually need to save it on buy one since, well, my phone is too bad to do anything nowadays. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what art uni in your country is like. We had in my university, in my course, we have computers and tablets that the students that belong to the university, or the course rather, but the students can use them if they want to. So I don't know if maybe I don't know if your university, Leo, would have products like that you can just borrow and use. And I know, and I don't iPad. And I tried getting other types of tablets. Well, I tried another type of tablet. Oh yeah, in class we have them, but you know, outside of that isn't so much. Can you not like book them and like ask if you can like use them like outside of class hours? Because like we can do that at my university. Of like say, oh, can I use this and that for this amount of time? And they go, yeah, go for it. And you can do whatever you want with it. Although we can actually use. Okay, so you do have options in the meanwhile between you being able to buy an iPad and that. Okay, so there are options, which is good. But I'm trying to think. I have an iPad. I mean, I can if there isn't any class to use after. I see. I have an iPad from like 5 years ago, and it works perfectly. Hello, no Thoji Technoblade. Hello. And so I don't feel you need like a top of the line newest iPad from recently, la la la. You can get a second-hand one as long as it's good condition, because this one I have now but I still use. I've had it for 5 years. Works perfectly. I've got no issues with it. Absolutely no issues with it. So something from 5 years ago, as long as it's in good condition, you know, it's definitely an option. I don't know what your phone plan is. Maybe you can see if you're due for an upgrade. Because like with my phone that I have now, I got a free upgrade because like it was literally the seams and I had it for like 4 years or something. And they're like, do you just want an upgrade? Because like it's falling to bits. And I was like, a free upgrade? Yes, please. And they're like, here's a free phone. I was like, fuck yeah. I'm in this for a long game, baby. Oh yeah, I'm looking for like secondhand Gen 9 or something that's usable. Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure there will be something, but then it's just a question of like, you know, making sure it's decent. I love your style. Thank you. You still do GrimmiSMP animations? Yeah, well, I did what? GrimmiSMP? I did a Tommy in it animatic a couple weeks ago. When's my next one? I have a Dream SMP animatic planned for... The next one is... the 6th of October will be the next Dream SMP animatic, because then I'm going to go back to all of that stuff. Ooh, did I delete my thing? I might have deleted this one, actually. One second. Let me check something real quick. I've forgotten that I was planning on doing this and I deleted the song that I needed. Let me just check. Away. I feel like deleting something I wanted to use because I forgot I needed it is something I would do. Because I had some Dream SMP animatic ideas that I wanted to do, but then I just fell out of love with them. I just wasn't interested in doing them anymore. I feel like I'd be in a situation that if somebody wanted to pay me to do it, I probably would do it. But I'm not inclined to do them on my own anymore. Let me just check if I can find it again. Probably not is the answer, but you know. Oh, found it. Never mind. I'm amazing. I say as I find something that has 1 million views. Alright, go put this back in the playlist. There you go. How do you feel on the sadist? The saddest? Objectively, the animations are very well made. But they do not tell the story of the Dream SMP, which is what I want. So, they are, on a technical level, absolutely amazing, flawless, absolutely gorgeous. On a storytelling level, there's a reason I don't watch them. Alright, go sleep, Bunny Boo. I saw someone was selling it for like $150 with an additional 16 left for the pen. And I was so fierce I didn't have the money at the time because it was so cheap. It's 92 condition too. Oh, that's so annoying. You're just selling out time. Silas just needed to do more Sam content SMH. No, because I don't watch other people's Sam content. Because they never get him right and it gets on my nerves and I don't watch him, so I don't watch it. So, I'm really picky with my content. Everybody knows this about me. I'm really picky with my content. The people I watch specifically for specific reasons. I don't watch stuff just because, oh wow, it's got this thing I like. No, I'm picky. I'm really picky. I will watch, for example, Awesome Dude streams, but I will not take part of like another SMP and the stuff he does on it if it doesn't interest me. But I will support it just for the sake of supporting Awesome Dude. But I'm not like invested in what's going on. I like your Self a Dream. Thanks. I can't have 2 from the entire animation series. I think Sam had like 1 or something. I mean, yeah, yesterday we were talking about how you don't trust Marvel when it comes to writing Sabretooth in a movie. Yeah, because I have a very specific... I have a very specific interpretation of things I enjoy. And I like to think that my interpretations are the most sort of like well-rounded, as fair to each character as they can be interpretations. Because I'm a massive bird's eye view, let's get the whole story sort of person. And if somebody else doesn't put in that level of sort of dedication to a story that I care very deeply about, then I just simply do not interact with their content. Because there's some people out there who have amazing art, amazing animations, but because they've gotten something that I
that I love very well, that I love very much, because they've gotten it very wrong, in my opinion, and they've depicted the character completely incorrectly, in my opinion, I just simply do not interact with them. Ever. And that's not just for Dream SMP, that's also My Hero Academia, it's also, what else is there? Oh, it's mainly those two. But I'm sure that if somebody, like, completely mischaracterized as somebody from, like, the Owl House or something like that, I also just, like, wouldn't interact with them. Because they don't get the character. And if they don't get the character, then I'm just not interested. Simply enough. And you're like, Grimmy, that's kind of unfair because blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, but also like it's also like my entertainment, and if I don't enjoy it, then I don't really want to have anything to do with it, you know? Maybe it's unfair, but if I'm not getting enjoyment out of it, I don't want to interact with it, and I feel like that's fair. Just like how I don't expect anyone to enjoy my content. I've had a couple people be like, be mad at me for depicting Dream as a villain, for example, and it's like, buddy, I hate to break it to you, character Dream's a villain. I hate to break it to you, my guy. Like somebody was mad at me because I depicted, because canonically, Dream, when he's in the prison and he's getting tortured by Crackety, he gets very quiet. And I've depicted him as, first of all, screaming because he's fucking terrified of Crackety hurting him, and secondly, depicted him as like snarling up at Crackety in a thing. But those were for songs. They weren't for like, I did that specifically to fit the theme of the song, and they were not sort of like the storytelling animatics that I do. They were just like song animatics that I did. And so I was like, yeah, but I can't not make him do that. I'm 20 seconds behind them. I'm sorry, you're chill, don't worry, Leo. I can't just change the whole vibe of the song just to make it more canon accurate. And also, anyway, Bad Boy Halo in the canon lore was saying how, you know, he was hearing someone screaming and begging for their life, essentially, which was Dream. So it's like, well, okay, maybe when Quackity, it's clear. And also, like, Dream was not quiet. Like, in one of the lore animatics he did, he was, like, talking back to Quackity and, like, sniveling and stuff like that. So it's like, he was not quiet. He was just, you know, hiding in a corner, essentially, and yelling at Quackity. Would you do, like, any Hermit Cry for Life series animations? No, I'm not interested. If somebody wanted me to do it, and they're like, here's a script, and here's, like, a scene I wanted to draw, then I'd be like, okay, cool, I'll do it. But I wouldn't do it about, yes, Quackity and Dream. Any of, what else could I be talking about, Philippa? Again, I will do pretty much anything for money, art-wise. Pretty much anything. Not anything, but pretty much anything. Yeah, no. Out of my own volition, no, I will not be making Hermitcraft and Life Series animations. Because that means I'd have to sit down and actually dedicate time to understanding and learning all of those worlds. And I simply do not have enough of the motivation to do it. I'm sure they're amazing. My friends have told me about it. I'm sure they're fantastic. But I simply do not have the interest in it. You have to understand, I am not a Minecraft content creator enjoyer. I don't watch it. I do not watch it. At the moment, the only people I watch is Awesome Dude when he streams and like some Tommy Inner videos. I have never been a Minecraft enjoyer, and I struggle to play the game in itself. It's a good game, though. I'm not saying it's not. It's a very good game, and it is very fun. But I don't play it. If I'm not streaming Minecraft, I'm not playing Minecraft. I work. I have other things to do, you know. So I do not have the time of day to sit down and watch hours and hours of live stream to do anything like I did back in 2020 when COVID lockdowns were happening.
when COVID was happening, I had so much time. I had nothing else to do. So I just watched streams upon streams upon streams of Dream SMP content, and I just vomited out, essentially, animatics. So, I stabbed my finger with a pen, but I'm fine. How is everyone? Well, I hope your finger gets better, because ow, I've done that before. And I am very well, thank you. Get them bags. Yeah, gotta. But yeah, so the general rule is, if you want me to make something specifically, be it animatic, be it illustration, whatever, just throw money at me. Literally just throw money at me. Yo, you never draw this content creator. Here's $10. Yay! Here's a sketch. I need you to do an animatic of this scene. Here's $100-something. Yay! You are now #1 on my priority list of things I need to do. It's essentially how when somebody's like, here's some money to do this thing I want you to do, I'm like, yes! I'm like, yes, master! Kick me in the face while you're at it, as long as you give me money. Anything for $150. Listen, if somebody, I'm not gonna turn that down. No, same, 100%. If somebody's like, I don't know, what do I hate? If somebody was like, draw X23, I'd be like, and they're like, for $100, I'm like, oh, you asshole. Fine, but I'll complain the entire time. Oh, it's funny. Money be money. Yep. Money be money. We live in a world where money makes the world go round, and we can complain as much as we want about it, but we still gotta survive. Money is a tool. Draw furry for me. Here's $200. See, I'll draw furries. I do not care. People can be like, me, furries. Furries have cash and they have cool designs. I am not gonna diss on the furries. Are some people in the community weird? Yeah, for sure. Is there a pattern? Yeah, for sure. But every community has the freaks. Whatever. Give me money and I'll do it. And also, like, the designs are awesome, you know? The love of money is pure evil. Agree. That's true. However... that is true. However, my lord, we live in a world, we live in a fallen world because people are stupid and I've got to live. The Uzian color is so good though, 100%. They do it so good. Some of the designs out there are like, wow, how did you come up with that? It's amazing. The key difference though is, okay, so if you don't know, I'm Catholic. I don't put it in everybody's face because, you know, I don't like to make it a big deal. And it's a whole thing of like, you know, not serving two masters sort of thing. Yes, I will do anything for money in the sense of artistically wise, but I am not controlled by money, which is the key difference. That's the key difference to living in a sort of like capitalistic society in a sense. Capitalism, not about that. But the way to go about it is to not consider money the saving grace that obviously it feels like it is, and to consider it a tool. And my mother spoke to someone who was very, very, very rich, and he said that money leaves far quicker than it stays. And that is just the reality of money, that money just goes. It just flies out of the window. Just for existing.
And you've got the 1% who are, you know, the 1%, but they're not the 99%. And the 99% money does not stick around. It goes. So it's all about, you know, it's a tool. So it's all about budgeting, number one. Understanding priorities, the needs versus desires. And to be, you know, to be fair about it. For example, me, I like to work. I like working. So I'm happy to just do the work. And the money is a good motivator. But I do not serve money, if that makes sense. My priorities are elsewhere. So as long as you're not like literally slaving away for money, which is easier said than done, obviously. Because society makes it impossible in many ways to sort of, especially in this economy, makes it impossible to sort of just live casually. Anyway, sorry, I don't even have a thought going on. I've lost my train of thought completely because I'm watching chat. Hyena and dragon hybrid with Whale's Tail, that's so good. It is so good. How do you feel that there's character AI bots of you? I've seen one and it was completely out of character. I was like, my guy, you are not getting insulted enough in that chat. Somebody made one of these like, seems really nice. I was like, no, listen, like if anybody uses, okay, if people make a character AI out of me, it's not gonna be accurate. You're not gonna get this dynamic. You'll have better luck chatting in live stream with me and you'll have a more accurate character AI. And secondly, if that character AI, if you start like, you know, pouring your heart out to it and it doesn't make fun of you, it's not accurate. Because goodness knows, if somebody was to do that to me, the first thing I would do is be like, you do realize we're not friends, right? Like, you have to understand, if I open up the option to like, for you to like pour your heart out to me, then sure, like my friends, they can come up and be like, yeah, can we talk about stuff? I'll be like, yeah, for sure. But if you're just like some random Joe Schmo online and you just start going, just like venting to me, my first reaction will be like, tough. Sucks, I guess. Sucks to be you. Good thing for me, I'm not you. I do not deal well with emotions. I don't know if you can tell. It's not because I don't care. It's because I don't know what you want me to say. Like if you just want to vent on something, just like get a journal or a diary. If you want a discussion, I mean that's one thing. But if you're just coming to like a character AI chat of me just to vent at it, and it gives you encouragement, oh, that is incorrect. Because like my thing will be like, okay, so what are you doing about it? See, listen, if it's somebody in my personal life, it's completely different, because I know this person, I know how to help them, I know what they want, what they need, I ask them ahead of time, like, oh, do you want me to just listen? And they go, yes, please. I get, cool, I'll just sit and listen and just like bounce back. But my first instinct when somebody says, I have a really tough situation, I'm like, okay, well, what can you do about the situation to make it less tough? You know, it's like, if you're looking for comfort, do not go to a Grimmijaggers character AI. You're gonna get told to kick your own ass and deal with it. Because that's what I do. Which is maybe not the healthiest, but I prefer it that way. I have gone to therapy, I know how to do all the sort of emotional validating stuff, but I do that for myself. I know how to emotionally validate and process myself in a healthy, heartful manner, but don't ask me to do it for other people that I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. You know, like, sort yourself out, mate. Whatever it is you want from me, you're not gonna get it. Oh my god, you let me vent to you the other day. I guess I do actually have some special treatment. I offered it up. That's the thing, though. I was like, yo, if you want... Because also we've known each other... We've been in each other's vicinity online for years now. So it was like, okay, you're struggling with something. If you just want to DM me and talk about it, you know, we can do that 100%. But I wouldn't do that to any sort of random person called, like,
Gacha Doggo 325. Like, I'm not gonna, no, I don't know who that person is. I'm not gonna just open my DMs to that person. I'm not 16 anymore with a white knight savior complex of needing to help everybody who has a mental health crisis. We ain't doing that anymore. Your mental health issues are not my problem. Unless you want to pay me for it. I am not your therapist, and I'm certainly not your friend. I'm some random Joe Schmo artist online who draws stuff for some reason. Sometimes I randomly DM you just to ask about your OCs. That's fine. Like, people can DM me to ask about stuff, or for commissions, or just, I don't know, like stuff that's relevant. But I'm not just gonna start a conversation of someone about, like, you know, it's like if somebody was to enter a DM with me, DM me and be like, you know, I'm really depressed and tell me about life story, I'd be like, what happened to, hello, how are you? My name is, you know, it's like, all right, you've crossed one too many steps here, you know, it's like, no, but I'm uncomfortable, let's not do that. I'm not your therapist, but if you pay me, sure, I'll listen to your rant. Yeah, sure, and I'll bounce back some things with you. I'll be like, oh, like, this thing bothers you, and this thing bothers you. Because isn't that how a therapist works? Yes and no. It depends what type of therapist you go to. My therapist was basically just that. And I did coaching. I technically have a coaching, certificate, so I could technically do it for a living, and that's basically just like bouncing ideas and doing exercise and stuff like that. So technically, but a therapist will have actual knowledge behind, you know, sort of like behaviors, and will have actual knowledge on like mental health, how to, like, you know, emotional stuff, you know, they'll have like knowledge on psychiatry, brain information. Like one of my cousins, for example, has a degree in psychology, and then you would need to do, like, you know, like doctors do, you need to go like shadow someone and learn how to do like therapy talk properly and stuff like that, actually help a person. And then within therapists, you have different type of therapists. You have different fortes and different sort of specialties. So you have like people, for example, if you go to a regular therapist just to help out your emotions, they're not going to be able to correctly diagnose you if you need a diagnosis for like something like, I don't know, something like schizophrenia or DID. They might be like, I think you need to be referred to someone who's more specifically specialized in that aspect, because that is not my strength, in a sense. That is not what I've studied to be. And then they'll refer you to a specialized therapist in that specific thing. That's why you have like children's therapists, or you have like veterans, therapists for veterans, or like therapists for like people in prison and stuff like that. You have different types of therapists with different specialties. And therapists, yes, are basically meant to, like, you know, listen to what you have to say and sort of bounce back what you've said and stuff like that. But there's more to it than just that, because they're not just saying, I see that this really bothers you. They're saying it with an intent, with a purpose to make you realize something about yourself. Going to talk to a random person online about your issues isn't going to be helpful. Because, yeah, they might be like, I see that this thing is bothering you a lot. But half of the time, not only are you mentally impacting on somebody who has no way of how to deal with it themselves, you're probably going to end up getting bad advice that you don't need. And just generally speaking, going to someone and going, hey, can I just, like, vent, is usually, first of all, how is somebody supposed to say no? Because that comes off as really, really rude, depending on how a person may be. And secondly, maybe even if they want to say no but end up saying yes because they care about you as a person, how are they supposed to deal with it afterwards? So friends are obviously there for a reason, and yes, you can absolutely talk about your issues with your friends for sure, but there is a line where you can't just always if you're always venting, always ranting, always having issues and problems, blah, 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 and that's the only thing you ever talk about with your friends, that's going to, in the long term, not only destroy you, it's going to destroy somebody else. So it's all about, you know, there comes a point where if that's the only topic you have, it's maybe time to go to a professional. Because clearly, if you keep talking about it, clearly it bothers you.
friends can only do so much. And I have said that to my own friends of like, I would love to be able to like help you in the way that you need, but I am unable to. Let me refer you to someone. And I have done that because I love my friends dearly and I don't want the situation to sour our friendship, you know? Anyway, I like turtles. Turtles are cool. Turtles are awesome. Like, there's turtles who live for like hundreds of years. It's so cool. Ancient, they're basically dinosaurs. It's great. I love turtles. Turtle. Shout out to Galapagos tortoises. That's so cool. Name a character that comes up to your mind. Sabretooth. From Marvel Comics. Of turtles because there's a Pokemon called Terrapagos. Well, they're probably based off of them, aren't they? I have to quote something Grimmy said when talking about Sabretooth and Wolverine's rivalry. Let men be men. That's what I'm saying. Let men beat the shit out of each other. That's how they cope. Let them be. Yeah, it's a play on word. Yeah, I'm sure it is. What is bar fight? Shake my head. Listen, bar fights are like some of my favorite fights in like fiction and stuff like that. I just want more of them. Terra. Is it not Terra because of the Earth? Because like Terra. Things are Pokemon that once again. Oh gosh, silly Minecraft roleplay singing. I would have thought that Terra would have been like because it means Earth. Well, it's spelled with 2 R's normally, but like play on words would be 1 R. Hello, Newtmare. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Shit. I'm good too. Thank you. I'm not too sure, but the gimmick on that game is called terrestrialization, so I think it's maybe both. Oh, I see. It's like different types. I see. Oh no, maybe. Which one's your new OC? I posted it on the OC channel before. Oh, that one! Wait, let me just see again. Oh, the one with the fan, right? Yeah, pretty boy. His face is so funny. Look. I like the way you drew his hands as well. They look really cool. Do you see like have any abilities? Grimmy, question, would it be possible to sign up twice or no? Would you, well, not with the same email. You can sign up twice with like 2 different emails if you want to. If you mean to like in the future to buy a plushie, you can buy as many plushies as you want. Well, pre-order as many plushies as you want. If you have the money, but you can sign up as many times as you want with like different emails if that's what you want to do. No, he's just the guy. Fair enough. Unless I write a full-fledged story for them, I can't make extra OCs. They all need stories that I'm somewhat active on expanding. That's fair. Everybody does what they want. What do you think about a female OC but buff and muscular and looks like a god but have a cold personality but sometimes soft? I mean, that's pretty standard character type, so I'm fine with them. If they're done well, I guess. My girl Xanra is kind of like that. And I have another girl who's a boxer who's also like that in my mishaps story, but I need to sort of rework her. But I like those types if they're done well. They can be very cute and very fun and very sweet, and sort of like I like, for example, I like was like big, I like it when those big, like, muscular female characters play into, like, their cutesy feminine sides a little bit. It's like, you know, they try to look cute, and then, like, the muscles contrast it, but it's, like, in a really cute sort of, like, ah way. I like that. Probably gonna go now, my battery is so low. Alright, take care, Leo. Good luck with your low battery. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Grimmy, do you have a Discord server? I have a Discord server, yes. I've had one for years. And also we're talking about the email sign up in the pinned comment where you will be notified of a future plushie that I may or may not have designed. So if you want a plushie that I may or may not have designed, that's where to get it. Wait, I'm getting confused. 1 second. Yeah, that's right. If you want a link to the Discord server, let me know. One random question, I guess. Yes, can I answer? What would you say is your comfort food? Ooh. I think it's gonna sound weird. Any food that I've made in when I have a craving. That's really specific and really, really vague. I know what you mean. But it's like if I have a craving, literally whatever random food I've made with the ingredients I currently have in the house, no matter how gross or good it comes out at the end, that is my comfort food, and usually it's something that I've baked. I've been making a lot of like very thin cinnamon sponge cakes recently because I don't have any butter, so I work without butter. So she's not okay. What happened to her, buddy? Do you want to look at what she's holding? So, Keaton, probably something really, like, vague like that I would consider my comfort food. Because, like, I've made this for myself, sort of way. And it's something that I enjoy for myself, so I guess that.
But if you were to say something more vague, more like specific, like a specific comfort food, I'd say something with dough. Ooh, like a nice like steak pie or something like that. Like a nice English steak pie. That would be good. Also, hello Charlie. How are you? You're doing okay. Hello Scarlett. I'd say pie is quite a big comfort food. For me, I either gotta go with chicken, with orange chicken and rice, or a nice steak burrito. Ooh, orange chicken is an American thing, isn't it? Is this a flashback? Yeah, it's a backstory. You're in bed ready to sleep? Nice. Nice. Recently emotionally destroyed a bunch of people with angst, so that was nice and cathartic. It's always fun to do, isn't it? I'm back. I just want to check on Tumblr and to follow you, Grimmy, because I wasn't already for some reason. I checked on thinking on Tumblr because I got an ask about one of my posts, so yeah. Okay, cool. You can do what you want. You don't need to, you know, I don't expect people to be on my live stream. You can do whatever you want. You don't need to announce it, don't worry. Robert, you don't need to feel like you have an obligation to, like, tell me.
I can't draw guns. I don't know if that's obvious or not. So if you're like, hey, Grimmy, this gun isn't accurate, shh, 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 shh. It's okay. We're having fun here.
None of this is real.
Oh, but no, I've got to go charge my headphones.
Alright.
I mean, do you have a favorite game, just in general, and to play in your free time? No, I'm not a gamer. I mean, currently I have a mobile My Hero Academia Ultimate Impact that I play, But I wouldn't say it's my favorite game. I don't really play games, no. Especially not on my own. I prefer like streaming games, like watching one of my friends play something. That's fair. I have a favorite game and it's Sky Children of the Light. Oh, I think Pluto likes that game. Hello, name, a very good name indeed. How are you? If I had to think of like a general game that I really enjoyed, I used to play I used to play a lot of like online games back in the day. I don't really have any of those anymore because of Flash Player dying. So I used to play a lot of like online games when I was younger. I played Animal Crossing for about a year and then I haven't touched it in like more years than that. I used to have a lot of DS games. Nintendo DS. Good old days. I used to play, what was it called? Sonic Rush, Nintendo DS was my thing back in the day. I love that game. I love Blaze. Blaze was so cool. And it's probably my one and only interaction with Sonic content, like official Sonic content that wasn't like fan-made games. That and Sonic X. Those are my two claims to Sonic knowledge is Sonic Rush and Sonic X. I'm clearly very cultured, as you can tell. So cultured. So I'm just looking at Twitter. I'm getting a lot of followers of a certain type and I don't know what to do about it. Like, oh, okay. Buddies. I think one of my favorite things recently is I've been making some Owl House content, and I made this right for the Owl House, and the Roblox making me laugh is so funny. I'm gonna just like, okay, amazing art, and then you have, you know, just like general tags, and then you have like just like the tragic brothers and their tragedy, and you go ooh, and then you have things like oh this hurts. There's another one. Where's the other one? There was one the other day that made me, I was like crying. It was so funny. Oh my god, for example, or like, you're actually fucking evil for this. Just general spamming and pointing at me. This general reaction. I'm crying. He whimpered. This hit so hard. I don't know who Clara and Harper is. I guess they're an OC. Battle of the Hair Noodles has made me laugh. Stop. Screams. I like those sort of like nah. I've seen a few of those going around and they make me laugh. I love those sort of reactions of just like screaming into the void. It's really funny. We could sacrifice some of them to the gods. Well, I believe in one singular god, and we don't do those types of sacrifices anymore, so I'm good. I'm good. There's no need. I'm just checking my social media real quick. just to make sure everything's in order. The way some people just I'm sure Jesus wouldn't mind if you sacrificed it. I think he would mind. I think he would mind. Considering it's, you know, against scripture, I think he would very much mind. Also, I don't want to. I don't want to get that on my hands. Somebody else can do it for me. I'm not interested. I've got better things to do. It sounds like messy work. I don't want to do that. OBS, how could you? OBS does this to me all the time. It's honestly disrespectful. As long as they aren't Catholic. I mean, it doesn't matter who they are. I don't want to get my hands dirty, alright? I've got enough going on. Somebody else can do it. Name, you seem pretty enthusiastic about it. You can do it. I don't want to. You get blood from it, so free drinks. No, that's gross. I don't want to do that. I don't like the taste of blood. It's gross. Also, it's not good for you. I just looked at my Ibis pens and one of the things it said fluffy paradise. Like, what? Is my brain okay? When did I do that? I'm so confused. Yeah, there's sometimes you know when sometimes you write things down and you're like, I remember what this means, and then you look back on it and you're like, I do not remember what this means. What was going on when I was writing that? Character does cool shit. Thank you, past me. Very helpful. Very helpful, very practical. Just being resourceful. I mean, they're just wasting all that blood on greedy things. Okay, some of this aren't vampires. I myself am human and not a vampire, so I actually don't need other people's blood to survive, funnily enough. But like, if that's a resource you need, like, you know, do what you want. I don't care. Quit lying through your teeth about being human. Nah. I'm very happy being human. Human supremacy and all that. I said, talking about like fantasy and stuff like that, being a human is so much more interesting. Like always talking about like, you know, fantasy creatures and all that, I just find humans more fascinating than all these fantasy creatures. I'd rather be human than anything else, because everything else is just like a pain. Hello, Cherry Bomb. How are you? A human supremacist. Wait till the vegans and vegetarians hear of this. Lesson. Meat is good. Meat is... Listen, I had chicken burgers today. They were banging. They were good. You know? Should I give my OC a blind eye or nah? If you give your OC a blind eye, make sure that it actually affects their movement and stuff like that. Or like they have to relearn how to like walk, like not walk, but like they relearn how to maneuver the world with their blind eye. So I said if you're gonna have one, make it play into like their story and their life and stuff like that, because that's like really fun little details to look at. So go for it, why not? But like do something with it, don't just like have it there, you know? I am vegetarian and I say eat whatever you want. Don't shove meat in my face. I won't shove it. Yeah, it's fine. Like I just like meat. I don't eat meat that much because too much red meat, for example, is really bad for you. But I need my iron and I don't want to take tablets all the time. Are you on Ibis Paint? No, I'm on Clipstudio. All of my tools and stuff like that are in the description. And like I like what do you call it? I like veggies as much as the next person. For me, it's all about balance. Chicken has protein, which is good. I also like to eat my cucumbers and my celery. Freaking love celery. Red peppers. I eat red peppers like an apple. Red the bell peppers. Except the green ones. I literally eat them like an apple. That's so good. Tofu isn't as good as people make it out to be. It's really not, but it can be very good. But it's like it's not like the way people talk about it. And I had it, I was like, it's not, you're hyping it up way more than you need to. Like, just say it tastes like nothing and move on, because it tastes like nothing. But it's still a good food, in a sense. It's nothing bad. It's like people hype it way up. It's like, oh, you won't even be able to tell the difference. Listen. Stop lying to me. You can tell the difference. You can tell the difference. See, I grew up with like on a farm-ish sort of environment. So for me, I really respect the whole like cycle of like life and death and all that. It's like animals having a purpose, and then you like, you know, respectfully kill them for a purpose and stuff like that, and then you use every part of the animal. All of that. Respect all of that. Also, animals are vicious to each other. Like, chickens are vicious. Chickens are such vicious little creatures when they want to be. Like, oh my goodness. I'm a massive raw vegetables person. Like steamed, I get really upset. This is gonna sound weird. When I was a kid and my mum would make me steamed vegetables, I was like heartbroken. I was like, no, just give me the raw vegetable. I just want to crunch it. I crunch like peanuts, crunchy carrots, cucumbers, celery, all those like raw crunchy foods. Oh, it's so good. So good. Hello, Autumn Traitor. I don't really like salty meats. Like I like bacon to an extent, but like I do not have it regularly. I'm not a massive pork person. If I have to choose a meat, it's either chicken or beef. I like beef a lot because I like bloody steaks. OBS, will you quit lagging? It's rude. You know, the benefit of sort of like, not adopting, but sort of like borrowing Vivzi's art style for my animatics, it means that I can do this. I can not have to worry about the fingers as much. I can just do sort of like these simple shapes, and I'm very happy about it. I like salt. Salt is good to an extent, but like too much salt is not good for the bloodstream and all of that. Salt is very important. You need a good amount of sodium, but too much sodium is very bad for you. Too much of anything is very bad for you. I don't eat chicken much. I do eat pork and beef. Both are good, but you like too much of it is not good for the cholesterol, especially later in life. everything within reason and within. Oh, lamb is quite good. Lamb is quite good. I like rabbit. I've had rabbit before. That was quite nice. But everything within, what's the word? There's a word. It's like balanced diet, anyway. Like, the main thing is that you need healthy fats, because I learned this recently. I was talking to my doctor. Well, I was talking to one of my doctors anyway. And he was saying that the brain is made of mostly of fat. And so having like fatty foods, some fatty foods, like, you know, some animal fat, healthy animal fats, is really important because it helps like support it. Everything like that. And so like back in history, people like were like demonizing healthy healthy fats like butter and stuff like that. Again, too much butter, not good for you, not good for your cholesterol. But within reason, healthy fats is really important. And you're saying that people have been demonizing those healthy fats for years, and that just messed up a lot of stuff in people's bodies and stuff. I know some people like get really grossed out when like something is like a blood food, like black pudding or something like that. Oh yeah, and alcohol is so bad for you because alcohol like breaks down fat and the brain is missing fat. At least I think, could be wrong. No, I think you're right. It's like it's why you people. It's why you drink. It's like people say, oh, I'm losing brain cells while drinking and stuff like that. I like alcohol as much as the next adult, but like I don't drink a lot of it. Like maybe once a week I'll have like a beer or something, and even then it's not regular, and it depends. Again, within reason. But yeah, you do destroy your brain when if you drink too much alcohol and stuff like that. Again, like for example, a little like some like everything. Like things like sweets, everything processed is bad for you. But if you have just a little bit of it, because you know it's there, it's enjoying, it tastes good in the mouth. It's not good for your body, but it tastes good. If you have that once in a while, that's absolutely fine. But it's like when you eat too much of it, you know. Sea salt. I use sea salt as well. I have sea salt in my thing. The chunky salt is so good. So good. I had like Scottish pink salt, I think, before. I think that's what it is. Let me check. Was it Scottish? Or was it Himalayan? I'm not sure. I think it was Himalayan, because why would my parents have that? Maybe it was. Maybe they got gifted it. I swear it was like some sort of Scottish salt thing. I don't know. Anyway, it was like a fancy chunky salt that was really good. And I liked it a lot. I love sea salt. Yeah, so it's, you know, balanced diet isn't easy, obviously, because some things are easier to eat than others. But, it's very important to have a bit of, like, you know, a balance. And to not like deny yourself nice things, but to also like, you know, not overeat it neither. When that tied around people's waists. Oh, that's easy. I say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That came across as really like assholey. Okay, so you got a waist. You got the arm. You got another arm. You do just like a general knot, and then you have one arm and one arm. There you go. And then you got like the rest of the jumper around it. That's how I do it. And then you can add more detail if you want, like, whatever.
to make it make more sense, but that's how he did. I'm sorry New Mary came across as so like bitchy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be like, oh, that's easy. It's like, no, I have a way to do it that's easy for me. Sorry. Hello Peppermint, good morning to you. Good afternoon from me. Again, natural fresh foods is best. If you can cook from scratch and make it yourself, that is literally so good for you. Because a lot of foods nowadays that are processed, especially like instant foods and stuff like that, have like unnecessary sugars that aren't good for you and just make it and just like boost the dopamine in your brain to eat more of it and to make it more addictive to eat it. That's why things like sweets and chocolates are so addictive, is because they've got so much sugar and whatever in it, and that gives you like the happy boost, you know, sugar high in your brain, and but it's not slow sugars, so then you have a massive crash and you want to eat more of it, when really you should be eating slow like, you know, not processed sugars. You should be eating fresh foods, or, you know, whole wheat foods if you can afford it and stuff like that. One thing I like to make for myself, but I did one thing last night that was really good. Why is there a content warning in the title? Because this thing has a lot of death in it. This one has a lot of death. I think we're past it. Well, no, actually, this character's about to die. There's death in it. That's why. One thing I made myself for yesterday, I can't remember which fish it was. It was some sort of bass. I don't know. Bass is the guitar. Bass is the fish, right? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, it's a yellow fish. So you're not playing content warning in this stream. What is that? Is that like a game or like a song? Because no, if I was playing that, I'd be saying playing content warning. What are you on about, Born to Eat Tacos? I'm very confused. But one thing I made for myself yesterday, I have like these like swirly pasta. It's not quite macaroni. It's like a spiral macaroni, and I had that with a bit of butter, and then I like shredded the fish and I mixed it all together, and that was really good. And I had it for dinner. It's a game. Let me check. Content warning game. Oh, it's this thing. I'm vaguely aware of it. No, I don't play video games really, unless I'm like strongly suggested it. Indie game. Survival horror video game. Oh, cooperative. I don't like co-op games. I don't like co-op games. Thank you, Peppermint, for the membership, and thank you, Born to Eat Tacos, for the sub. Now, I use content warning in its literal sense of like, there is questionable content in this video, and like, if you're not up for it, then you're not up for it. Yeah, no, I don't really like co-op games. I get bored of them. If I get bored of video games if I'm not playing with friends. Like, I think I enjoy playing Among Us, but I enjoy playing Among Us with like my friends. Whenever we used to play it, and stuff like that. I'm not much of a gamer at all. Unless it's like, again, with friends. I can't draw guns. I don't know how to do it. Even though I had a reference and everything, it still didn't work.
Americans who know guns, look away. You're just gonna start crying. Looking at these wonky guns that I'm drawing. People who know guns are just gonna look at my drawings and go, no, that's not what that looks like. And I'm just gonna be like, eh. It's basically you need to record a video of scary stuff and earn views to buy more stuff. Okay. Yeah, that just sounds really boring to me. Oh, ah! Go away. That just sounds really boring to me. I think if I was playing with like my friends, I'd probably have more fun because my friends make it fun. I don't know, I prefer more story-driven stuff. I feel like I probably enjoy Outlast quite a lot. Oh, I do enjoy Outlast. I have played it. Probably like Resident Evils as well is probably more my thing. I guess. That's the stuff I enjoy more. It's a lot like Lethal Company. Yeah, and I'm not interested in that either. I'm just not, that's just not the sort of stuff that I'm interested in. Again, I'm sure if I was playing with my friends, I'd be like, yippee! But, just as a concept on its own, yeah, no, not my thing. If my friends are like, yo, do you want to play this game for no reason? I'd be like, sure, let me download it. But on my own, on my lonesome, meh. I have very specific interests. I recommend Payday 2. Payday 2. No. Not interested. I think I'd be more into, my type of game is more like, I haven't bought it yet, but I will buy it. I'm more like, even though I'm really bad at them, I'm more like puzzle games, or like things like Papers, Please, those sort of things. I like solo games where I can like go at my own pace. I don't really like sort of like, I'm not good at like chase sequences, for example, because my instinct is to just throw my laptop across the screen. The gun does look terrible. I know, it's fine. Shut up. It's a cartoon gun. It's fine. How about Portal 2? No, probably not either. Because I have to have friends. I don't want to play with people. I want to play on my own. I want to be the one in control. I don't want to have to depend on anybody else. Yeah, you're not understanding me. I'm saying I don't enjoy cooperative games. I think a co-op game that I like probably would enjoy is It Takes Two. Because that seems thematically and more like what we gotta do. It seems more like my type of thing. And visuals as well. I feel offered by that gun. I play Way to Make COD and Halo, and I see a lot of guns before. Portal has a single player campaign. Isn't it the one with the robot stuff? Yeah, no, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not a gamer, you have to understand. I'm not a gaming person at all. I'd rather watch somebody else play a game and explain it to me. I'm not interested in playing any of it. I've heard good things about it, but it's just really not my type of thing. Also, I don't think you understand. I am not a gamer.
there's some things that are complicated for me. Like, for example, moving at the same time, having to move forward at the same time as moving a camera to look around, that is a lot for me. Like, that is a lot to do all at once, and then if you have to do, like, multiple things at once, no, that is too much for me. I am not a gamer. Figuring out how to do Minecraft and doing it and to like play it at a speed that was reasonable and not literally like making chat cry, making you guys cry, took a while. Like and even then I do stuff and I'm like, what did I do? Why am I stupid? And this is a lot of buttons, a lot of things. I do not have the gamer brain at all. Yeah, like Peppermint said, and I'm not like I'm not even a controller gamer. I have a laptop. That's all I have. I have a if you ask for more than WASD and my mouse, you're asking too much from me. Emily had to sit with me. Well, to be fair, we do that anyway. That's our bonding experience, Emily and I. Emily was lending me her controller, and I was struggling doing anything. Stanley Parable, I don't want any recommendations. I'm not gonna play any of them. I have games already that I already want to play. What's it called? I forgot what it's called. My Wi-Fi is freaking out. I have a bunch of games that I want to play, but none of them are. I don't want to play any of those ones. Well, Unravel 2. See, all I'm thinking of is a song in my head. No, I've seen that before. I don't want to. If it's gonna sound really weird, if a game seems like it demands a lot of effort, I don't want to play it. Like, I think Cuphead is my limit. Cuphead is enough. Like, I like platformers. I like my Nintendo DS games where it's like two sets of buttons and like little ones at the back, and that's fine. Mobile games I'll play sometimes. I only have one mobile game and that one's really easy. But anything that demands loads of buttons, loads of combos, having to like move around the camera and stuff like that, that's just not fun for me. I don't enjoy that. Like, I don't enjoy that sort of challenge. Let somebody else do it for me, you know, let Markiplier do it for me. I'm not interested. Does that mean that the games are bad? No, absolutely not. I'm sure they're stellar. I'm sure they're amazing. I've heard loads of good things from various people about them. It is just not my thing. It just really isn't my thing. Hello, Keaton again. Hello, Face. It's just like how like some music genres just aren't my thing. I don't like rap, for example. I don't enjoy it. And I don't enjoy like screamo metal sort of thing. Screamo. I don't enjoy that either. And then there's some things I really, really do enjoy. And I'm not asking to have my mind changed, you know. Oh, if you try this, you're gonna like it. No, I won't. Just like said, I'm not interested. But I think things like Papers, Please, probably, what's the new one? Like, Open the Door? Or whatever. Oh, Not My Neighbor? Something like that. Probably one of those things. I like those sort of things. I love detective games. Like, I had like, I wonder if I still have it somewhere. What even is my DS these days? Well, anyway, I had like a I had like a Sherlock Holmes, like, detective game, and it was really hard for me because I didn't know how to do it at the time. But I loved that. I loved that. I had a Wii, and I loved Wii Fit because it was fun. I love doing that. Murder mystery. Anything murder mystery, I love it. I love murder mystery stuff. I had DS, like CSI DS games. I love those. Kids nowadays will never understand the fun of having a DS. DS was peak gaming for me. It was literally my joy. I loved it so much. I had so many DS games. So I guess in that sense, I was a DS girly, but anything but like controllers, stuff like that, no, never was my thing.
people simply have preferences in what they play, and that's fine. That's why I have this thing called variety. Muffin. I remember I think I had this like SpongeBob themed game on DS. Awesome. So peak gaming is what I'm hearing. Alright, so I actually have a meeting I need to go to in 20 minutes, so I'm going to end stream here. But you'll have this animatic tomorrow, and later today you are going to get chapter 2 of Suzette's story Bittersweet on AU3. Link is in the last animatic to do with Suzette, the Do-Re-Mi one. So, thank you everybody. This was 2 hours. How was it already 2 hours? See you all next week, unless you see me on Twitch first on Tuesday. So I'll be streaming Tuesday and Wednesday on Twitch. I don't know what time. Surprise as per usual. Keep you on your toes. Otherwise, I'll be next week. Alright. Toodles. Bye.